I waited years to start investing because I was scared, and that fear cost me tens of thousands of pounds in lost growth. And here's what I learned. So here's what happened. I knew I should be investing, and I knew my money was just sat there in the savings account, just not doing anything at all. But I was honestly terrified. I was terrified of losing my money. I was terrified of making the wrong decision. I was terrified of making the wrong choice. And I was terrified that I just didn't know enough. And every single year that I waited, I told myself, I'll start next year. I'll start when I understand it better. And then next year came, and then I still felt scared. So I waited again, and then again. And then those years, they cost me because compound growth doesn't wait for you to feel ready. I'm Harriet if you've not seen me before, and I eventually started to invest from scratch, and I built a 6-figure investment portfolio after paying off my mortgage early. But if I'd started even just 5 years earlier, that portfolio would be so much more bigger than what it is now. Now I help people who are new to investing get started, and here's what I learned from waiting too long. So first, waiting until you feel ready means that you're never going to start, because investing will always feel scary when you're new to it. That's what it's like when you're always trying to do something new. There's never going to be a moment when you're suddenly going to feel confident enough to just hit that button and just start investing. So you have to start when you feel scared. Second, the cost of waiting is massive. Every single year that you don't invest, that is a year of compound growth that you are never going to get back. Time is the most powerful tool when you are starting to invest. And I wasted years because I was scared. I was too scared to start. Third, you don't need to understand everything before you start. I was waiting to feel like an expert to know everything before I began, but I actually learnt by doing. I learnt more in the first year of actually investing than what I did in all of those years that I was just there researching and too scared to do anything. That fear is so real at the time, but looking back, the scariest thing wasn't losing money. It was actually realizing how much money I'd lost by not actually starting. So starting imperfectly would have been much better than me not starting at all. So tell me, are you waiting to start because you're scared? What is holding you back? Let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to finally get started, I'm running a free Investing for Beginners masterclass. All of the details are in my bio to register. Don't forget to like and follow for more.